And good afternoon now. Welcome to Bobby Strenfeld Field on the campus of Poplar Bluff Senior High School. It is Mules Baseball. We are back at home again today after a long weekend in Camdenton, Missouri. We are back home for a couple of games here this week. We've got the Bearcats out of Brookland, Arkansas coming in right now. Joining us to begin our pregame, it is the head coach of the Poplar Bluff Mules, head coach John David Patello. And, Coach, this afternoon, the Mules have back-to-back games today and tomorrow. Let's wrap up our trip from the weekend. Mules going 2-2 overall. Was you happy with that number?
Well, no, definitely not, especially that second day. But coming out and laying an egg in one was one thing. We never just got anything going in that last game. I think if we'd came out and played a little bit better, then it would have made the weekend, a whole lot better. But the good thing is we saw the kind of competition we need to see. It also allows us to address the things that we need to address, and we just hope we continue to grow from here.
Let's talk about what's coming up here today, and we're going to see a team out of Arkansas that's fairly decent. They are coming in 11-7 overall so far this year. Their head coach was telling me off the air that they have had a brutal schedule here of late, and I'm assuming that he told you the exact same thing.
I think they've lost a few people and had some injuries, but they're still ranked, number one in their conference, and going into the postseason, they'll have a high seed. So they're a good baseball team. That's why we're playing them.
Let's talk about what we're going to be seeing coming up from the guys in red. And going today for them will be a lefty in Cooper Bodie. He is a junior making his fourth appearance this season, his first start overall. Your thoughts on your Mules seeing a left-hander here today?
Well, it's good for us, and we can't see enough lefties because it seems like most of our good teams that we face all have a good lefty. Jackson last year had a good lefty. Festus had a really good lefty, and actually had two. And some of the district opponents, DeSoto has a lefty, and so again, it gives us an opportunity to see something that we can't show in practice because we don't have many left-handed throwers, and so. You hope that every time we go out there, we get a little bit better facing them.
Let's talk about here your lineup, and really no major changes other than I see Miles Johnson will be moved to the second spot in your lineup.
Yeah, Miles has been one of the most productive players we've had, and his on-base percentage, his slugging percentage. He gets on, he steals bases, so a lot of things that he does, and I'm wanting to see him and move some people around just to see kind of what I, thought of the lineup, and this was a good opportunity to do that.
Going for you today is going to be Drew Cooper on the mound. He is a junior, and he is making his first start this season, his fourth appearance as well. How many innings, or better yet, how many pitches are you hoping that Cooper can go today?
Well, we want to treat him like a starter in this game and give him the opportunity to go as deep as he can go. And then we've got guys ready to go behind him, but he's going to throw as much as he can throw.
How many, or I should say, what guys would you say would be that next man up, so to speak? I heard you talking to the team on Saturday to basically anybody needs to be ready to come in on any given moment to maybe get an out, maybe even work a full inning. So who would be those go-to guys after Cooper is done today?
Yeah. You've got Grant, you've got Marcus Tabanera, who we haven't used yet, over the weekend, and Marcus could definitely be someone that we come and get 2 or 3 innings out of. And we got Brant Bell as well.
So just to clarify, on your lineup here today, we're going to go with Drew Cooper. Not going to have a DH here today, but Cooper will bat in the 9th spot.
Yes, he will. And we've been hitting Clayton Schock, but since we're seeing a lefty and he's a left-handed hitter, we're going ahead and let Drew hit for himself as a righty.
All right, Coach. Well, best of luck to you coming up today, and go get them. Let's get a win. We'll see you guys afterwards.
All right, thanks.
All right, head coach John David Patillo joining us live to begin our pregame. We're going to go to a quick timeout, and when we come back, we will continue with our pregame show. It is the Mules and the Bearcats out of Brookland. The Mules coming in 8-6, and the Bearcats, they are 11-7. Your first pitch is coming up less than 19 minutes away. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme and all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
Baldwin Toyota presents the benefits of owning a Toyota. Fuel efficiency. Toyota pioneered hybrid technology combining gasoline and electric power for optimal fuel economy. Reliability. Toyota vehicles are known for their durability and longevity, reducing the risk of costly repairs. A strong resale value. Toyota owners are more likely to fetch a higher price compared to similar models from other brands. Experience these benefits and more firsthand at Baldwin Toyota.
All right, so we are back here live in Poplar Bluff. We are under 17 minutes away now from the opening pitch here this afternoon between the Mules and the Bearcats out of Brookland, Arkansas. Now, when we got here today, it was on the sunnier side, but now the clouds have rolled in. It's going to be a cloudy, overcast ball game, but the good news is, hopefully, not going to see a lot of rain coming in before the game is over. Not expecting really any kind of rain. Maybe a few sprinkles here and there, but odds are we're not going to have any issues when it comes to our ball game coming up for this afternoon. Matter of fact, let's take a look now at what we're seeing temperature-wise. Check this out, 78 degrees, a very light northwest wind at around 5 miles an hour. It really is just a perfect afternoon for high school baseball. Saturday, now Friday, let me go back to Friday. First off, Friday was on the cool side. We started off the game early in the game. It was nice. But then the second game, the sun went down, and it was a lot cooler on Friday night. Saturday was absolutely perfect, as it was a gorgeous day, sunny skies, around 70 or so. I know Brandon and I got a nice sunburn going on that day. It was really cool. We had no issues with our broadcast. Tim let me borrow our new Starlink, and we had no issues whatsoever with the broadcast. The only thing that we had an issue with is, for whatever reason, my good buddy Brandon Spain would not acknowledge that the Cubs are in first place. Other than that, it was a great broadcast on Saturday. Don't shake your head no, Tim. He's over here making that face at me. That's okay, though. Cubs are in first place. We're going to go with it for the time being. We all know it's not going to last too much longer. So, Today, the Mules will be in action. They will take on the Bearcats out of Brookland. By the way, coming up tomorrow, huge ball game. We've got Notre Dame coming to town. Notre Dame, they are playing Marion, Illinois coming up today. And by the way, that game tomorrow very well could determine a either 1 or a 2 seed in the SEMO Conference. Right now, the Mules are 2-0, but next week we've got a lot of conference games right before the actual SEMO Conference the last week of this month. So a lot going on as we get ready to bring you Poplar Bluff Baseball. It is just such great feeling to be here at home. I know where we were in Camden, they took great care of us. It is just nice to be indoors, a press box, no weather issues. If we have to, we can shut the windows, but hopefully coming up here today, that is not going to be an issue. You can listen and hear the right now the Brookland Bearcats. They are doing I.O. right now. And I'll tell you what, this team that we're looking at right now, they look pretty good out there. They're 11-7. They are coming in. They are ready for a ball game coming up here this afternoon. By the way, Drew Cooper for the Mules, he will be on the mound coming up. He is making his first start this season, and he has pitched so far this season 6 2/3 innings. He has given up 8 hits, 2 runs, both earned. His earned run average is just over 2, and we'll see how deep he is able to go in this ball game when his Mules get ready to take on the Bearcats. By the way, not just Cooper, but also Cooper Brody. He is also going to be getting his first start this year as well. So a lot at stake here between these two programs, and I can't wait for these two to get going. Cooper Brody, he is also making his 4th appearance this year. He is making his first start. So two pitchers making their first start right here on game day between the Bearcats and the Mules. Well, the Bearcats are wrapping up their I.O., so what we'll do, we will take our last time out of the pregame. When we come back, it'll be time for the opening lineups and the first pitch coming your way toward the bottom of the hour. We are waiting for the umpires to arrive in Poplar Bluff. Let's step away for about 4 minutes unless we see the umpires here before. We'll step away 4 minutes and come right back with the opening pitch. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request, 573-785-7811.
Here at Mossy Oak Properties Mozark Realty, our clients come first. Our team of full-time agents go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. At a glance, we are outdoorsmen, but if you dig deeper, you will find real estate experts ready to help you write the next chapter of your life. Contact any of the full-time agents of Mozark Realty at 712-2252 or online at mozark.com.
Tired of wondering where your meat comes from? Country Road Market has the answer. We're bringing the farm straight to your table. From fresh cuts to custom processing, we do it all. Bring us your deer, hog, or cattle, and let our expert butchers work their magic. Skip the grocery store and support your local farmers. Country Road Market is located at 558 County Road 507, just off Highway KK in Wapapillo.
We know that having a strong defense is key to winning any game, and that's why you need Edmondson and Holt, attorneys at law, by your side. Just like the Mules face challenges with grit and determination, Edmondson and Holt will handle your legal matters with that same drive and commitment. From complex cases to straightforward advice, Edmondson and Holt is the strong local defense you need. For a free consultation, call Edmondson and Holt at 573-785-0127.
Attention farmers. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire is running a farm special on tractor tires until the end of the year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until the end of the year, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire carries all the big names you know and trust. They also offer all sizes. No matter what size tractor you have, they can get you taken care of. For all of your tractor tire needs, call Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire at 573-840-5053 and ask for Shannon Bradley. That's 573-840-5053.
Well, we are back here in Poplar Bluff, and we're about time for the opening pitch. The head coach for the Mules, John David Patillo, walking out toward a home plate, waiting for the head coach of Brookland. He is now walking out, Josh Baker. He is in his second season as a head baseball coach. And, of course, JDP, or John David, he is in his third season as a head baseball coach. Had a great time over the weekend over in Camdenton. It was a lot of fun. The Mules winning 2, losing 2. Either way, though, it was a great trip for the boys. They got a chance to see some really good competition this past weekend. Friday night was very successful, Mules getting 2 big wins. And then, of course, on Saturday did not go the way that we wanted. And before it was all said and done, the Mules did have a 5-game winning streak that was snapped, and that took place on Saturday. Now, coming up next week, to give you an idea of what we're talking about when it comes to our schedule here next week, we've got a lot going on, and let's kind of go over this. Coming up today, we've got Brookland, Arkansas. Coming up tomorrow, huge ball game. We will take on the Bulldogs out of Notre Dame. That is a huge conference matchup. Next week on the 22nd, by the way, we've got 6 home games in a row, including today. We've got Greenville coming up on April 22nd. On April 24th, big game, Jackson. And then on the 25th, we will take on the Bearcats out of Dexter. That is the next 4 ball games. All 4 are going to be right here at home. We'll also see Oran coming up as well on April the 29th. So that is a quick glance of our schedule for the remainder of this week and next week. Right now we are sitting at 77 degrees and really not expecting any kind of rain anytime soon. It's just going to be overcast coming up today. It doesn't get much better for high school baseball than right now. The 2 coaches are currently going over a few details. They're going to shake hands in just a few moments, and then we will turn things over to Brandon Spain, who is on the PA today. He will give us our starting lineups as well as our national anthem. Looking real quickly, a real quick glance here at the Bearcats lineup. Leading off is going to be Snarley, also batting second, Tucker batting third. It'll be Tyler Reese in the cleanup spot. Let's throw it over to Brandon Spain. He will have a full look of your starting lineups here today.
Poplar Bluff High School for today's matchup between the Brookland Bearcats and your very own Poplar Bluff Mules. Let's go ahead and get to the starting lineups for today. Up first for the Bearcats, batting first, number 20, your DH, Elijah Sneerly. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 8, Ripken Tucker. Batting third and playing catcher, number 12, Rogan Tyler. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 25, Jake Reese. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 14, Gabe Carter. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 31, Jordan Friend. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 23, Griff Silverthorne. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 22, Cooper Stallings. And batting ninth and playing center field, number 2, Ethan Bales. Your pitcher for the Bearcats today is number 11, Cooper Bode. And now here's your starters for the Poplar Bluff Mules. Batting first and playing center field, number 2, Dylan Hall. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 4, Miles Johnson. Batting third and playing third base, number 11, Noah Spain. Batting cleanup, the man behind the dish, number 12, Bryce Dobbs. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 16, Cade Huffman. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 13, Brant Bell. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 1, Marcus Tabanera. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 10, Ryan Tenchavez. And batting ninth, your pitcher for today, number 19, Drew Cooper.
And now we'll turn things over to the playing of our national anthem and come right back. We will have your opening pitch between the Mules and the Bearcats.
At this time, would everyone please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
So there you go. There is your first, or I should say, national anthem. Now let's go ahead and once again get to our starting lineups. Leading off the DH man, junior number 20, Elijah Sneerly, batting second at shortstop. He is a senior, number 8, Ripken Tucker, batting third. The catcher, a sophomore, number 12, Rogan Tyler. In the cleanup spot, he is the senior first baseman, number 25, Jake Reese. Batting fifth, the left fielder, a junior, number 14, Gabe Carter. Batting sixth at third base, a senior, number 31, Jordan Friend. And batting seventh, the right fielder, a freshman, number 23, Griff Silverthorne. Batting eighth at second base, a junior, number 22, Cooper Stallings. And batting ninth, the center fielder, a sophomore, number 2, Ethan Bales. Not batting, he'll be on the bump here to begin, a junior, number 11, Cooper Bodie. And now looking around the horn for your Poplar Bluff Mules. In left field, it is number 13, Brent Bell. Center field, number 2, Dylan Hall. In right field, number 16, Cade Huffman. Third base, number 11, Noah Spain. Shortstop is number 4, Miles Johnson. Second base, number 1, Marcus Tabanera. At first base, number 10, Ryan Tenchavez. Behind the plate for the Mules, it is number 12, Bryce Dobbs. And on the mound for the Poplar Bluff Mules, it is a junior wearing number 8, Drew Cooper. He is making his first start this season, his fourth appearance overall. He has pitched 6 2/3 innings, giving up 8 hits, 2 runs, both earned. He has walked 2, struck out 5. His earned run average is 2.100. He is also 0-0 on this season to this point. All right, Mules fans, it is now time for the opening pitch coming up. Our opening pitch all being brought to you by our good friends at Baldwin Toyota. Right now, it is 77 degrees. Tim Hicks is on the camera. I'm Frankie Castillo. Glad to have you alongside as Cooper comes set. Our first pitch of the afternoon is going to be right at 4:30. We are underway. There's a swing and a miss, and we are off and running. Batting right now, it is Elijah Sneerly. He is batting .467 this season at 6 RBIs. He has also walked two times and struck out 3 times as well. 1 ball and 1 strike as we are underway here in the top of inning number 1. So glad to have you alongside. It is the Mules taking on the Bearcats out of Brookland, Arkansas. This one fouled away to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Drew Cooper getting his first start this year. Right now, the first 3 pitches, it looks to be pretty relaxed. Cooper now checks the sign on his wrist, and now he will come set. Checks the sign with Dobbs. Here's a 1-2 offering outside. Good pitch there. Better take by Sneerly. 2 balls and 2 strikes. By the way, as a team, the Bearcats is batting .299 this season. They've got 134 runs scored so far this season. Here is the 2-2 offering inside for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 3-2 the count now. Mules trying to get the first out of the inning. As Sneerly digs in, here's the payoff. Ground ball hit sharply to Tanchavez. Cooper on the bag for the out. 1 up and 1 down. Great play there by Ryan Tanchavez. So it's going to end up going 3-1 on the out. So 1 away here in the inning. Strike is called. No balls and 1 strike. So no balls and 1 strike. To Ripken Tucker, who digs in now. Tucker batting .304. He's got 3 RBIs. Swing and a miss. It's quickly no balls and 2 strikes. No to the count now as Drew Cooper on the mound for your Poplar Bluff Mules. Just underway here in the top of inning number 1. Cooper now comes set. Here is the 0-2 pitch. Fouls it away to the screen. Just stays alive. No balls and 2 strikes. No balls and 2 strikes. Tucker batting this season. He has struck out 4 times inside. Boy, that's a good pitch there by Cooper. I know that it didn't go his way, but that was a great spot trying to get him to chase, trying to jam him inside. 3-1, the last out by Elijah Sneerly. The senior Tucker steps in. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's a ground ball. This one's going to go foul. So we'll do it again. By the way, Coach Josh Baker, he is over on third base. The first base coach is going to be Lucas Morris. He is on first base. The pitching coach is Bobby Joe Watson, and the assistant coach is Jake Ailey. That is the coaching staff here for the Bearcats. There's a ground ball once again to Tanchavez. Same spot, same out. 2 down in the inning. It goes 3-1, 2 outs. And nobody on here in the first inning. Boy, good job again by Tanchavez. It was hit right to him over there on first base. Another 3-1 out. 2 down, and the catcher now, Rogan Tyler, stepping in. Tyler batting .312. He's got a home run at 12 RBIs. Pops this one up. The first pitch he sees. Tanchavez says, I need more practice, and he catches that one in the grass. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of inning number 1. It is no score, back in 30 seconds on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents. We're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
So it took 13 pitches to retire the side. Let's go ahead now and talk about the offensive lineup for your Poplar Bluff Mules. Leading off, the center fielder will be Dylan Hall, a senior batting second. The junior is Miles Johnson. Batting third at third base, it is senior Noah Spain. Batting cleanup, the catcher, it is a junior in Bryce Dobbs. Batting fifth at right field, Cade Huffman, a junior. Batting sixth, the left fielder, sophomore Brent Bell. Batting in the seventh spot, the second baseman Marcus Tabanera. He is a junior. Batting eighth at first base, Ryan Tanchavez, another sophomore. And batting ninth, junior Drew Cooper. He is the pitcher for this afternoon. Now looking around the horn, let's go to left field. In left field, Gabe Carter. In center field, it is Ethan Bales. In right field, Griff Silverthorne. Let's go around the infield now. At third base, Jordan Friend. At shortstop, it is Ripken Tucker. Second base is Cooper Stallings. At first base this afternoon, Jake Reese. Behind the plate, Rogan Tyler. And on the mound for this team out of Brookland, on the mound will be number 11, Cooper Bodie. Bodie making his first start, his fourth appearance. He has pitched 4 innings, giving up 3 hits, 9 runs, 8 earned. He has walked 7, struck out 4, hit 5 batters. His earned run average is 14.00. All right, leading off for the Mules, it is senior Dylan Hall. He is batting .351 on the season at this point. He's got 5 RBIs as a leadoff spot. We'll see what he's able to do here in this ball game. Here's the lefty on the mound. First pitch is in there for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike here to senior Dylan Hall. Hall, the center fielder, batting .351 downstairs for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tell you what, this young man making his first start, Cooper Bodie, he is a left-hander on the mound. He is not messing around. There's a base hit to lead off by Dylan Hall. His 14th hit of the season. That one goes the opposite direction into right field. And Hall is aboard with nobody on and nobody out. Or I should say with nobody out here in the inning. Miles Johnson coming up to the plate now for the Mules. Johnson, as he digs in, he is batting .429, 7 RBIs. By the way, Dylan Hall's got 8 stolen bases on 11 attempts. Back over to first base is not in time. Johnson batting .429, 7 RBIs. He's got 12 hits here this season, 2 extra base hits. He has a double and a triple. Here is the first pitch on the way to Johnson. Up high for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count. Dylan Hall standing on first base, getting his 14th hit this season. Edwin Whittam is tuning in, as is David Whittam as well. Big Mules fans right now tuning in. 1 ball and no strikes. Inside pitch is going to be called a strike. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Hall with 8 steals on the year out of 11 attempts. We'll see if he is able to move on this at bat. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mules do not want to waste opportunities. They want to go. Here is the 1-1 pitch. Back over to first base, not in time. Hall stumbles off the bag. Looks like he'll be okay though. Helped up by the first baseman. So now here is the 1-1 pitch up high. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. So 2-1 the count to Miles Johnson, batting .429 this season. Let us know where you're watching from on this Monday afternoon. Overcast sky, 77 degrees in Poplar Bluff. A little bit of wind out there, but not bad. Here is the pitch. Runner takes off, a swing and a miss, and he is safe. Oh, they're going to call him out. He come off the bag, that's why they called him safe. But then he came off the bag, and they had they applied the tag, and now he's out. One down here in the inning. It is now a 2-2 strike count. It's going to go 2-6 on the out. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Fouls it away, just stays alive. Just stays alive. One down here in the inning. Two balls and 2 strikes, and rung him up on strikes. There is the second out of the inning. It'll be a backwards K in the old book. 2 down here in the inning, nobody on. Noah Spain coming up to the plate now for the Mules. Noah Spain batting .342 this season. He's got 11 RBIs, 13 hits overall. He's got 2 extra base hits with a couple of doubles. First pitch taken outside for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 down here in the inning. Matt Lewis is watching from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Glad to have you alongside. 2 balls and no strikes. Also tuning in is Paul Spain from West Tennessee. Missed you on Friday, my friend, with Spain throwing a no-hitter. You'd be proud. Hopefully you're able to come up here pretty soon, Mr. Spain. Get a chance to hang out with you in Poplar Bluff for a change. Here is a 3-0 offering to Spain inside. Oh, they're going to say ball 4, so a 2-out walk. And now runners on at first base. Lost him on 4 straight pitches. Bryce Dobbs coming up to the plate now for the Mules. Dobbs is swinging a hot bat as well. Second base runner of the inning for the Mules. Dobbs coming up now batting .421, 8 RBIs, 16 hits overall. He's got 4 extra base hits, 3 doubles, and 1 triple. Noah Spain standing on first base with 2 down. Spain gets a good lead over there at first base. Dobbs steps in. Dobbs digs in. Here's the first offering to the Mules catcher. Long pause here by the pitcher. Now here comes the pitch. This one is downstairs for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 the count with Noah Spain standing on first base. Make sure hit that share button for us on social media. If you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll be alerted every time that we go live. There's a ground ball. This one to the first baseman, Reese, over to the pitcher, and he could not step on the bag. It'll be safe. He came off the bag, and Dobbs is now on first base. Not sure how they're going to score that one. It'll be interesting to see how they score that one. And we're going to get a Caden Jenkins now coming up. And now we're going to get the pitching, or I should say the coach here, to come out and talk to the home plate umpire. They're going to appeal that last call. I'm not sure how the home plate umpire is going to be able to overrule. Safe, very good. Didn't take very long. I know Coach Baker did not agree with that call, but I don't see how the home plate umpire was going to be able to really.
2 out.
2 down here in the inning. Caden Jenkins will be the man over on first base. So now Cade Huffman steps in, the lefty, batting .359 this season. Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike. No balls and 1 strike here to the Mules right fielder. We'll see what he's able to do here. Outside pitch is a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runners on, 2 down here in the inning. Huffman now calls time. Caden Jenkins. And there's the ground ball. This one's going to go foul. Jenkins standing on first base, came in for Dobbs. That last play, by the way, is going to be ruled an E1.
1-2.
It is an E1. Dobbs got on base. The pitcher came off the bag. Could have been a routine. This one is downstairs. Back over to second base is not in time. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, 1-2-2.
Here is the 2-2 offering on the way up high, and now it's ball 3 at 3 balls and 2 strikes. It's a full count now. Timbo, I got my wife a late birthday present, early Christmas present, early anniversary present, whatever you want to call it. Want to take an idea what it was? Outside, and the Mules have them loaded. A 2-out walk to Cade Huffman. Mules now have them loaded. Coming up to the plate now for the Mules, it is Brent Bell, the left fielder. Boy, he's been swinging a hot bat here of late. So Brent Bell coming up, batting .360 on the season. He's got 5 RBIs with runners in scoring position. He is batting .222. Boy, a big opportunity here for Brent Bell, the sophomore, with runners on every base. Here is the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 is called. Swing and a miss. We are underway as Huffman now reaches base. It'll be pitch number 23 coming up in the inning, and there is 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, 3-1-5.
Care to take a gander of what we got her for early birthday / early anniversary present? Got her a new car. Swing and a miss, back to first base, safe at first. Woo, that was close. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Although she told me I'm never allowed to drive it for whatever reason. I'm not sure what that's about. I was able to drive it out of the driveway, that's about it. Here is the pitch. Popped up, and this one gets out of play behind us. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes.
2-4-3.
Runners on every base. Spain on third, Jenkins on second, Huffman on first. Pitch number 26 coming up here for Cooper Bodie. Outside at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Boy, if anything else, the Mules are running up the pitch count right now. Bodie, 26 pitches. Drew Cooper threw 13 in the first inning. Boy, this will be a great opportunity for the Mules to break open here. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. The Mules strand 3 runners. We're back in 1 minute. No score. It is Reese, Carter, and Friend when we come back on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Russian Towing and Automotive is here to help. A cracked windshield or unexpected car trouble? Russian Towing has you covered. Since 1956, the Russian family has been dedicated to keeping our roads safe. Now Russian's Towing offers comprehensive auto repairs, on-site windshield repairs, and full windshield replacements. Whether it's a cracked windshield, an oil change, unexpected car trouble, or you need a tow, it's Russians to the rescue at 573-785-6349.
All right, so we are back here as we get ready for the top of inning at number 2. And for the Mules, it is no score. The Mules, though, had a golden opportunity with 3 runners on, just could not bring anybody home. Reese, Carter, and Friend are all due up here in the top of inning number 2. Still no score from Bobby Strenfel Field in Poplar Bluff. So coming up now, it'll be Jake Reese, number 25, batting .383, 1 home run, 12 RBIs. Here is the pitch, and there's a strike one right down the middle. Good pitch by Drew Cooper. By the way, my son over the weekend took a job as a 14-year-old. He was helping do some landscaping over the weekend. Seemed like he was having a lot of fun. So what I learned is, since he can landscape and weed eat people's yards, he can now weed eat our yard, our 7 acres. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to pay him, Tim. I mean, he got paid to do that for other people's yards. Swing and a miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes. He actually had a lot of fun and pretty much told me that he would love to do that all summer long, so I'm okay with that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mules have a game tomorrow here in Poplar Bluff. This one fouled away behind us, still 1 ball, 2 strikes. After tomorrow's game, wife and I are taking off on Friday. We're going up to the St. Louis area for the weekend, kind of get away a little bit. I told her she can take me out to one of my favorite restaurants in St. Louis, and it's on her. There's a rip out to left field. Coming in to make the catch is Brent Bell. 1 down here in the inning. Great job by the Mules left fielder. 1 up and 1 down here in the second inning. It goes F7 on the out. Gabe Carter coming up to the plate now for the Bearcats. 1 away here in the top of inning number 2. Gabe Carter is batting .300 this season with 15 RBIs. By the way, he does lead the team in RBIs. First pitch in there for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike. Good pitch there by Cooper. There's a fly ball to center field. Going back to make the catches, Dylan Hall. And 2 up and 2 down. Boy, Dylan Hall makes everything look routine out there in center field. No doubt about it. It goes F8 on the out. Coming up to the plate now for the Bearcats, it is number 31, Jordan Friend. He is batting .235 with 6 RBIs. First pitch is taken for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 down here in the bottom, or make that top of inning number 2. A good pitch by Cooper. That one had some movement. Count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drew Cooper making his first start this season. His 4th appearance overall. 1-1 pitch coming by the junior. And strike 2. It caught enough of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grandma Jackie is tuning in back in Poplar Bluff along W Highway. We're going to be going out Wednesday, her and I. Got a lot of errands to run. Take her to lunch and just have a grandma grandson afternoon. Ooh, just misses for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count, 2 down in the inning. Coming up for the Mules in the home half, 7-8-9. Leading things off is Marcus Tabanera. 330 down the lines, of 400 in straightaway center. Outside pitch is a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cooper now trying to get out of the inning. Full count to Jordan Friend, the 3rd baseman. Friend, a senior, There's a ground chopper, high chopper. They're going to have to hurry. Johnson overthrows the first baseman. He wouldn't have got him anyway. That ball ricocheted and bounced off the turf, and it went high in the air. We'll see how they officially score that one. I believe it's going to be an infield single. It is. It'll be an infield base hit, as that ball, literally, the way it hit the turf, it went so high in the air that Johnson had no choice but to wait for it to come back down. Batting now is at number 23, Griff Silverthorne. Silverthorne batting .318 this season, 12 RBIs. Throw back to first base, not in time. Cooper now, 26 pitches in the ball game, 13 this inning, 13 last inning so far. Here is the first offering, showing bunt up high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Our ball game being brought to you by First Midwest Bank, Kevin's Auto Repair, PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, Russians Towing, Baldwin Toyota, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, and Mossy Oak Properties. Here is the 1-0 pitch. This one lined right to Tabanera. Tabanera could not hang on, and now runners on first and second base.
Now batting number 22, Cooper Stallings.
And now Cooper Stallings coming up to the plate now. Stallings, the second baseman, batting .040 this season with no RBIs. Boy, that one just popped right out of the glove by Tabanera. This one is going to be hung up. It drops for a base hit. They're going to test the arm. Dobbs, and he's out. What a throw. What a throw by Huffman at the plate. Watch this instant replay right here. It was a one-hopper to Bryce Dobbs, and bang, it got him. We'll be back in 1 minute, still no score. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Hey Mules fans, hungry for a deal? Head over to Subway in Poplar Bluff, where you can buy 2, get 1 free on footlong subs all day long. Whether you're fueling up before the big game or celebrating a win, Subway has you covered. Don't forget to ask about our team deals and catering options. Perfect for any sports event or team gathering. Subway, food that fuels the Mules.
Boy, what a throw by Cade Huffman, as he is able to throw out the runner. And at a bang-bang play at home plate, it took one bounce right in to Dobbs' catcher's mitt, and that's all she wrote. What a great job. What an amazing job by the Mules there on that particular play, as Poplar Bluff able to get out of the inning, giving up no damage. That last out, by the way, goes 9-2 as Marcus Tabanera coming up to the plate now for the Mules. Tabanera, he is batting .313 on the season. And now here is the first pitch on the way from Bodie outside. Call it a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 the count as we are in the bottom of the second inning. This one is grounded right back to Bodie, over to first base in time. And 1 down here in the inning. By the way, 2 hits in that last inning. That last out goes 1-3. It is no balls and 2 strikes. And strike 3 is called. 2 up and 2 down here in the inning. So 2 quick outs here in the inning. That one is a backwards K. So Drew Cooper now coming up to the plate. No balls and 1 strike, 2 down. This one misses inside for a ball. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count with 2 down here in the inning. Here in the bottom of inning number 2. There's a ground ball hit sharply to Stoltz. The first baseman cut it off. Over to Bodie, and the side is retired. It's going to go 3-1 on the out. 3 up and 3 down. It only took 8 pitches. We are going to the top of the 3rd. It'll be Bales, Sneerly, and Tucker 9-1-2 when we come back on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
It is 5:03. I'm Frankie Castillo. Glad to have you alongside. We are now going already to the 3rd inning. It is no score right now as Drew Cooper back on the mound for the Poplar Bluff Mules. Glad to have you alongside this afternoon. Tim Hicks doing a phenomenal job on the cameras. And, of course, we've got lots going on today. It is back-to-back games today and again tomorrow. And then the Mules will have a little time off to get ready for another big week next week of all kinds of conference ball games. Here is the pitch by Cooper, fouled away down the first base line and out of play. Up to the plate now is Ethan Bales. He is batting .319 this season, 6 RBIs. He's got 15 hits overall, 2 extra base hits. He is down a strike here. No balls and 1 strike. 9-1-2 are all due up here in the inning. Outside for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Cloudy afternoon in Poplar Bluff. We got here. It was on the sunnier side, but not right now. Expecting clouds the remainder of the day. I hear the tomahawk chop going on downstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. We've got a busy rest of April coming up, going into early May. There's a ground ball hit sharply to Johnson. It takes 1 hop over to first base. Got him by half a step. What a play by Miles Johnson. One up and one down here in the top of inning number 3. It goes 6-3 on the out, and we are back to the top of the lineup here for the Bearcats out of Brookland. Coming up next, it is Elijah Sneerly. He is the DH man, and he grounded out to first base his first time. Does the same thing. Oh, what a catch by Tanchavez. It goes 3 unassisted, 2 down. What a play by Ryan Tanchavez. Boy, that was pretty right there. A sliding catch. It goes 3 unassisted, and there are 2 down in the inning. Ripken Tucker coming up to the plate now. Also grounded out to Tanchavez his last time. It went 3-1 on the out. Tucker batting .304. There's a base hit right up the middle. And 2 down, 1 on. Takes the first pitch up the middle for a base hit. So Tucker now reaching first base. And now coming up is Rogan Tyler, popped out to first base his first time. Tyler this season averaging .312. He's got a home run, 12 RBIs. He has some power down that left field line. Tucker leads away from first base, pitches up high. Dobbs thought about throwing down to first base, but backed away. Here is the 1-0 pitch. Steps off the rubber. Here the tomahawk chop going from the Bearcat side. Here the runner takes off up high. Dobbs throws down and he is safe. Slides underneath the tag. Runner on second base now. 2 balls and no strikes as Tucker is able to take second base. 2 down in the inning. First stolen base now of the ball game by either side. So runners now in scoring position. Here is the 2-0 pitch. Called a strike. Good pitch by Cooper. 2 balls and 1 strike. Mules trying to get out of the inning, giving up no damage. Here is the 2-1 pitch here coming by Cooper. Tucker leads away from second base. Nobody holding him on. They go back to second, though. He is able to just walk over and get back to the base. This one just misses. 3 balls and 1 strike now. 3-1 the count. Three-1 the count. See what Cooper has in store on this 3-1 count. Once again, going back to second base, not in time. A good job by Miles Johnson. Tucker slides again underneath the tag. Coming up on the 40-minute mark here in the ball game. And we are in at the top of inning number 3 with 2 down. Here is the 2-1 pitch outside, and there is a ball 4. 2-out walk. Coming up next, it is Jake Reese, who popped out to left field his first time. Reese is batting .383 this season with runners in scoring position. He is batting even better, .455. He's got 12 RBIs, 1 home run this season. Awaiting on deck. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter, it looks like. Nope, Gabe Carter's up next. There's a strike that's called. No balls and 1 strike. So no balls and 1 strike. Cooper now throwing pitch number 42 of the ball game. Here is the 0-1 pitch. Outside, runners take off, and Tucker is going to swipe third. Second stolen base here of the inning for Tucker. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. So 2 stolen bases for Ripken Tucker. He stole second and third. So Cooper now has a runner in scoring position. Got to figure out a way to pitch out of this one. Tyler over on first, a bigger lead. Up high for a ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count.
2-2-3. 2-2-3. Hey, watch the pick. Hey, no third first. No third first. Go, Jay.
2-1 the count. Here in the third, 2 down, runners take off. They go, they throw it over the, Drew Cooper throws it over the first baseman's head, and they're gonna round. Tyler will stay put at third base. So Cooper is gonna be charged with the error on the throw. It is now a 1-0 ball game. So Tucker's stolen base to second and third results in a run. And now it's still a 2-1 count. Here is the 2-1 pitch, up high, 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 the count. Be the Mules' second error of the ball game. That one's costly. That one cost the Mules a run. And now runners are still on the corners with 2 down in the inning. Back-to-back walks issued in the inning.
Now batting number 14,
Gabe Carter coming up to the plate now. Carter is batting 300 at 15 RBIs. It does lead the team in RBIs. He is batting 368 now with runners in scoring position. First pitch coming here to Gabe Carter. Outside is a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Runners on the corners now. Our ball game is being brought to you by Poplar Bluff Monument Works, Pizza Inn, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, Country Road Market, Subway, Christian Automotive and Tire, and Eye Care Specialist. Back over to first base is not in time. Also, our good friends at Larry Hillis Dodge, Air Solutions, Edmondson, and Holt Attorneys at Law, Maverick Glass, Senator Jason Bean, Ozark Total Healthcare. Runner takes off, they throw down to second base, back at home and save, a double steal. And it's now a 2-0 ball game. 2 balls and no strikes. It is now 2-0. Small ball right now for Brookland has gave them a 2-0 lead. There's ball 3. 3-0 the count now.
Now what's off fastball? That's some green grass right here, Jake. Ain't no one's not turning. Expect the ball.
3 balls and no strikes. Our good friends Mike Deal tuning in from Tri-Cities, Washington. And there is ball 4. That is 3 consecutive walks. 3 consecutive walks, and Bryce Dobbs will walk out to talk to his pitcher. So Miss Senya Dobbs is watching as well. Mike Deal all the way out in Tri-Cities, Washington. Glad to have you alongside my good buddy Roger Faith.
Number 31, Jordan Friend.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a nice thought, Roger. I would love to be able to have a radar gun to kind of show you how fast they're throwing. That might be a new project we work on next year. That's going to go way above our pay grade, though. Here is the pitch. Pulled it back over to second base. Now Johnson, oh my goodness. Runners take off, and that'll be a double steal. Johnson almost had a play there at third base. It is 1 ball and no strikes. Runners now on second and third base.
Ball 6, ball 6, ball 6, ball 6.
This one is popped up out of play behind us.
Last one.
It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch number 23 coming. Rita Season Good tuning in. Glad to have you alongside Miss Season Good. Mules can still get out of the inning with minimum damage done. There is ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Here we are in the 3rd inning, a long 3rd inning for the Mules. Started out with 2 quick outs. Swing and a miss, and now the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ethan Bales led off the inning, grounding out to Miles Johnson. Then the very next pitch, Elijah Sneerly grounded out to first base. And then a base hit by Ripken Tucker stole 2 bases. There's a ground ball, base hit. 1 run is in. Here is the 2nd run. Quickly 2 runs on that base hit. It is now a 4-0 ball game. So now 4-0 the score on a 2 RBI base hit.
Now batting number 23, Griff Silverthorne.
2 RBI base hit by Jordan Friend. And now Griff Silverthorne, who reached air on air his last time. And Huffman goes over to make the routine catch out in right field. The side is retired. 4 runs on 2 hits and 1 air, 1 left on. We'll be back in the home half of the 3rd inning. It'll be 1, 2, and 3, Dylan Hall, and then Johnson followed by Spain. Mules down 4-0, back in 1 minute on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chip windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years. Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a 3rd-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
All right, so we are back here in the home half of inning number 3. It is now a 4-run ball game as the Bearcats did all the damage with 2 down in the inning. Mules got 2 quick outs, and then it was all downhill from there. Dylan Hall now stepping in. He singled his first time. He was also thrown out by trying to steal second base. Hall now coming in, entering the ball game at batting .351 on the season. He does have 5 RBIs. First pitch in there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. Last inning for Bodie, he just threw 8 pitches overall. Here is the 0-1, a swing and a miss, and now it's no balls and 2 strikes. 2 quick strikes here to Dylan Hall. Coach John David Patillo standing on third base. Tyler Mathis is our first base coach. In the dugout, Coach Tyler McLevain, we call him T-Mac, and Coach Casey Beese. Great coaching staff for the Mules, no doubt about that. And this one just misses for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cooper Bodie going to throw pitch number 40 in the ball game. Here it is right now. Outside, it goes all the way back to the backstop, and it ricochets it down the first base line. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mules trying to get their leadoff man aboard. It is a 4-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Swings and fouls it away, just staying alive. Still 2-2 the count. Our ball game is being brought to you by Ozark Total Healthcare and being brought to you by Senator Jason Bean, Maverick Glass, Edmondson, and Holt Attorneys at Law, Air Solutions at Larry Hillis Dodge, and Eye Care Specialist. There is a ball taken inside. It is 3 balls and 2 strikes. This one is popped up into no man's land for a base hit. So Hall now reaches base for a second straight at bat, and the Mules have their leadoff man aboard. That one was popped in between center and right. It'll be a leadoff base hit for the Mules senior in the 3rd. Coming up next, it is Miles Johnson, a backwards K, his last time. We'll see what he's able to do. This one misses for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count now. So now Johnson, is that a ball? All right, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes here. Coach was walking toward Tim's over here, our resident pest control guy. Hall now leads away from first base. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mules at shortstop. Here is the 2-0 offering inside for a pitch called a strike. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. 2 balls and 1 strike as Hall gets a pretty nice lead over there at first base. There's a rip, and this one goes foul down the first base line. 2-2 the count now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Christian Automotive and Tires, Subway, Country Road Market, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, Pizza Inn, Poplar Bluff Monument Works, and Mossy Oak Properties. Proud supporters of the Poplar Bluff Mules. 2-2 the count now. Here is the pitch on the way by Bodie. This one downstairs for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count. Full count. Big pitch coming here. Here it is. Payoff pitch. No, back to first base is not in time. Payoff pitch is coming now. Dylan Hall takes off, a swing and a miss, and throw down to second. He is safe. So one down in the inning, but a runner on second base. 9th stolen base of the season for Dylan Hall. So the Mules now with one down in the inning. First stolen base of the ball game for the Mules. One down here in the inning. Here is the pitch on the way. Oh, this one got him in the back. Got Noah Spain. That one stung all the way up here. Runners on first and second base now. And coming up to the plate is Bryce Dobbs. So now Bryce Dobbs, who reached on an error his last time. Noah Spain over at first base. Runners on first and second base. Dobbsy batting .421, 8 RBIs here this season. With runners in scoring position, even better, batting at .500. Inside pitch just caught enough of the plate. No balls and one strike. Well, Tim, the wife sending me a picture with her in the car. She's loving it. Out for a drive right now. The only problem is you may be taking over for me so I can go join her. Swing, foul, tipped it away. Strike two, no balls and 2 strikes.
0-2.
No, you're doing just fine.
3-3-5. 3-3-5.
So now it is no balls and 2 strikes. Mules have them on first and second base right now. Here is the pitch on the way. Steps off the rubber and Hall back over to first base. No throw.
Hey, 4-4-5. 4-4-5. 4-4-5.
We've got some baseball games to tell you about coming up here today in the major leagues later on tonight, or this afternoon, I should say, in about 12 minutes. There's a ground ball. This one goes foul. It's still no balls and 2 strikes. Nationals take on the Pirates here in a little bit. Also the Giants at the Phillies. Red Sox in Tampa. That game at 6:05. The Royals on the road, they're taking on the Yankees at 6:05 tonight. The Braves also on the road. They are taking on the Blue Jays. Tigers at Philadelphia, or make that Tigers at Milwaukee. The Mets at the Twins. Astros are going to be visiting Busch Stadium coming up at 6:45. The Cubs are taking on the Padres in San Diego. And the Rockies at the Dodgers. A swing and a miss. And there is the second out of the inning. 2 down, 2 strikeouts in this inning. And Cade Huffman coming up to the plate now. Huffman walked his last time. We'll see what he's able to do. Huffman batting .359 with 14 RBIs. Leads the team in RBIs. Huffman also batting .429 with runners in scoring position. Here is the first pitch on the way to Huffman. Downstairs for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Runners on first and second base. We do owe you a legal ID on the radio coming up here shortly. We will take it as soon as we can, possibly after this pitch. Here is the 1-0 pitch on the way to Huffman. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. 2 balls and no strikes on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. It is 5:30. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Tim Hicks. 2 balls and no strikes now to Cade Huffman. Bodie steps off the rubber. Runners on first and second base. Brookland leads 4-0. I would imagine, Tim, that the lights are already being turned on as we speak. Oh, good pitch right down the middle. 2 balls and 1 strike. I was just going to say it's getting darker here at the ball field. Would not surprise me if the lights get turned on, and they're being turned on as we speak. Spain away from first and Dylan Hall on second. It is a 4-0 game here this afternoon. Mules coming in 8-6 overall, up high for a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. Boy, I tell you what, this could be a big inning for the Mules. It's a 3-1 count, runners on first and second base. A base hit more than likely is going to score Dylan Hall for sure. A double would possibly score Noah Spain too. Maybe Huffman gets a hold of one. We'll take it deep to right field for a 3-run homer. Runners take off and safe at third. He dropped the ball, double steal. Runners now on second and third base. It is a strike 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Hall now with a stolen base, as is Noah Spain. Payoff pitch coming now to Cade Huffman. First base is open. Ground ball. This one is going to go right to the first baseman and over to the pitcher. He steps on the bag, and that'll be the side here in the inning. It's going to go 3-1 on the out. We have played 3. Mules leave 2 runners aboard. No runs on 1 hit. It'll be Stallings, Bales, and Sneerly. 8-9-1 when we come back. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy.
Well, we are getting ready, I should say, for the top of inning number 4. 8-9-1 all due up here. And for the Mules, it looks like no changes defensively or offensively right now for the Mules. Poplar Bluff here trailing by a score of 4-0. Our ball game is all being brought to you by our great sponsors. They include Mossy Oak Properties, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, Baldwin Toyota, Russians Towing, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, Kevin's Auto Repair, First Midwest Bank, and PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist. Cooper Stallings is coming up, batting .040 this season with no RBIs. First pitch is called a strike on the outside part of the plate, and we are underway. Stallings has singled his first time. Stallings, by the way, his second hit of the season came back in the second inning. This one fouled away. It is no balls and 2 strikes. So a quick 0-2 count here. No balls and 2 strikes. Drew Cooper now comes set. Oh, this one got him on the forearm, near the elbow actually. And a runner on first base. So now Ethan Bales, who grounded out his first time, stands in. He is batting .319 at 6 RBIs here this season thus far. Runner on first base, nobody out. This one is popped up. This one's going to get out of play behind us. It's no balls and 1 strike. No balls and 2 strikes. There's a rip, and this one goes up the middle. And there is a base hit. Runners now on first and second base.
Now batting number 20, Elijah Sneary.
So runners now on first and second base. We are back to the top of the lineup. Elijah Sneary coming up. He is 0 for 2, grounded out to first base at both at bats. So now the lefty stands in. Sneary. Cooper now going to throw pitch number 60 in the ball game. He's showing bunt. This one is just going to get behind Dobbs for a foul ball. No balls and 1 strike. Runners are on first and second base. Mules here trying not to give up any more runs here. So now, once again, bunt is showing. Here is the pitch. Oh, this one's even better. Right to Cooper over to first base in time. A good job by Tabanera as he is able to cover the bag. 1 down here in the inning.
Now batting number 8, Ripken Tucker.
Elijah, great job.
So it goes a 1-4 on the sacrifice bunt. This one is a slow dribbler down the first base line. Good play there by Cooper to let that one go foul. 1 down here in the inning. It's no balls and 1 strike. No balls and 1 strike. Runners on second and third base. Second and third. This one misses outside for a ball. It is a 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count, 1 down here in the inning. Standing on deck is going to be Rogan Tyler. Ripken Tucker, he is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Singled and scored at last inning with a couple of stolen bases inside for a ball. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. So Tucker grounded out to first base back in the first. Singled and scored at last inning. Also had a couple of stolen bases too. Cooper comes set. Here's the pitch, and there's a ground ball. This one goes over the head of Tanchavez. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. It is a 2 RBI double. That one was over the head of Tanchavez. A double to right field, and now it is a 6-0 ball game.
Rogan Tyler.
So it is a 6-0 game. And Rogan Tyler coming up. Popped out to first base, walked and scored at last inning. There's a base hit, and that could be another run. No, they're going to go ahead and hold him up. Smart play there by the head coach. Ripped on that one, the first pitch that he saw. Runners on first and third base now.
Now batting number 25, Jake Reese.
Jake Reese coming up to the plate now. Reese had 2 stolen bases last inning. He walked and scored a run. Still 1 down here in the inning. It is a 6-0 game. One thing about this Brookland team, they can hit. They'll put ball in play. Jake Reese batting .383, a home run, 12 RBIs. Here is the pitch. Popped up and out of play behind us.
Last ball.
No balls and a strike here to Jake Reese, the cleanup hitter, playing first base here today. Back over to first base, not in time. Our ball game is presented by First Midwest Bank, Kevin's Auto Repair, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialists, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, Russians Towing, Baldwin Toyota, and Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners. Cooper now, pitch number 68 coming in the ball game. Got him off first base, but no play there as the first baseman, I should say the base runner, Tyler, is able to slide in underneath the tag. 6-0 the score. Brookland scoring 4 runs in the 3rd inning, already adding 2 here, and they are still threatening with a runner on first and third. Swing and a miss, good pitch, but Tyler takes off and he'll be on second base. It is now no balls and 2 strikes as Tyler able to trot in to a second base. His 2nd stolen base of the ball game. No balls and 2 strikes. Mules trying to get out of this inning. Double play no longer in effect. There is a JV game coming up tonight following this game. There's a fly ball toward right field. This one's trouble over the head of Cade Huffman. It is another 2 RBI double, but he's not stopping. He'll have a 2 RBI triple. It is an 8-0 ball game. So Jake Reese, his 2nd triple of the season. It goes for 2 RBIs.
Now batting number 14, Gabe Carter.
Going to get a time called here by head coach John David Patillo as he is walking out to the mound, and that might be all for Cooper. We'll see what he does. It is an 8-0 game. It is going to be all for Coop. We'll be back. Tabanera is going to be the new pitcher. Let's step away for 90 seconds. We'll be back. Mules down 8-0 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme in all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
Baldwin Toyota presents the benefits of owning a Toyota. Fuel efficiency. Toyota pioneered hybrid technology combining gasoline and electric power for optimal fuel economy. Reliability. Toyota vehicles are known for their durability and longevity, reducing the risk of costly repairs. A strong resale value. Toyota owners are more likely to fetch a higher price compared to similar models from other brands. Experience these benefits and more firsthand at Baldwin Toyota.
So Marcus Tabanera is going to be the new pitcher on the mound for the Poplar Bluff Mules. Let's go ahead and we'll get you some of those numbers in just a moment. It looks like right now the only change defensively is going to be Tabanera will move over and be the new pitcher, and Cooper is now going to move over and he will play at second base. So that is the only changes right now as it stands. And there is strike one down here in the inning as Tabanera throws a strike to the batter here to begin this at bat. Tabanera, by the way, making his second appearance overall this season. And this one is a dead ball that hit him. And now runners are on the corners. Tabanera has faced 4 batters this season. He has given up 1 hit, no runs. He has walked 1 and now hit a batter. He has pitched 1 third inning so far this season. And now coming up is Jordan Friend. It is the second hit batsman of the inning. Cooper also earlier this inning also hit Cooper Stallings. Runners are on the corners now. It is an 8-0 game with only 1 down here in the inning. Here is the pitch now by Tabanera. Runners are on the corners. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, or make that no balls and 1 strike. Back over to first base is not in time. No balls and 1 strike here. We are in the top of inning number 4. Already 4 runs in here in this inning. Runners on the corners. Tabanera comes set. Downstairs, runner takes off. And he is out at second base. The runner comes in to score. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Good job by Dobbs on the play. 2 down in the inning. So now 9-0 the score. It goes 2-6 on the out. 2 down to Jordan Friend. It is no balls. I'll make that 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
1-2 the count now to Jordan Friend, the third baseman, trying to get out of this inning. Swing and a miss. And they throw down to first base, and he'll be safe. On a drop, strike 3.
Now by number 23, Griff Silverthorne.
So now runners on first base again. Five runs in. This one misses for a ball. We are in the 4th inning. 1 ball and no strikes here. Already 5 runs in, 9 runs in the last 2 innings. Still 2 down, runner takes off. Dobbs down to second base, not in time. It is 2 balls and no strikes, and Friend is now on second base. So Silverthorne is up to the plate. If he gets on, they would officially bat it around in this inning. Going to third base, over high throw. He is at third base now. Strike one is called. Friend, another stolen base. He's got 2 in this at bat here. 9-0 the score, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike here. Mules just trying to get out of this inning. Tabanera back on the rubber here. Mules have given up 5 runs in the inning. We'll get you the final numbers now. There's a fly ball. This one is out toward Cade Huffman's way, and Huffman will make the catch out there in right field. But not before the damage is done. 5 more runs on 4 hits, 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Mules down 9-0 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request. 573-785-7811.
Here at Mossy Oak Properties Mozark Realty, our clients come first. Our team of full-time agents go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. At a glance, we are outdoorsmen, but if you dig deeper, you will find real estate experts ready to help you write the next chapter of your life. Contact any of the full-time agents of Mozark Realty at 712-2252 or online at mozark.com.
Well, we are back now in the top, or make that bottom of the 4th inning. Mules down 9-0 here. 9 runs scored over the last 2 innings. All right, so Brent Bell coming up to the plate now. The left fielder struck out his last time up. Mules had him loaded the last time he was up to the plate. It is 9-0 the score. Here is the first pitch now to Bell. Bell swings away, fouls it away. No balls and 1 strike. So we are underway here in the home half of the 4th inning. We are getting closer to being 6 p.m. This one misses for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count now. Marcus Tabanera waiting on deck. Up high for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Brent Bell 0 for 1 here in the ball game. Entering the ball game though, Bell having a pretty good season, batting .360 on the year. Would love to get things going here. There's ball 3 up high. 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 the count here in the home half of inning number 4. We are back on the air tomorrow afternoon at 4:05. Once again, we'll have the pregame. It'll be a big game. It's a conference game. Mules against the Bulldogs of Notre Dame. Oh, an inside pitch is called a strike. Ooh. Everyone's looking up our direction. I didn't think so, but I don't have a good angle on it. This one is popped up directly behind us. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ooh. Someone's car just got hit with that ball. I'm looking outside where the ball landed, and someone's going to have a nice little shiner on their vehicle. Don't worry, Tim, it wasn't you. Oh, a strike 3 is called inside part of the plate. One down in the inning. Bell striking out for the second time in this ball game. Tabanera coming up to the plate now on a called strike 3. Tabanera coming up to the plate. Tabanera grounded out to the pitcher his last time. Here is the pitch on the way. Inside pitch and ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. It is 1 ball and no strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Get down, baby. There's a base hit there by the Mules, starting second baseman, and now pitcher here as he gets in to center field with a base hit. So Tabanera on base, a 1-out base hit. Ryan Tanchavez coming up, who struck out looking his last time. A lot of gnats here in the press box, or is it just me? No, it's not just me. Tim's like, no, we're getting ate up with gnats. Here is the pitch inside. Back over to first base is not in time. Tabanera slow to get up here. Hopefully he is okay. I think he's okay. There's ball 1 taken. 1 ball, no strikes. Coach Mathis over to check on the relief pitcher now for the Mules. He is able to pop right back up. It is 1 ball and no strikes. Coming up on 6 p.m. now. Up high for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 the count now to Ryan Tanchavez. Entering the ball game at .313 this season. 3 RBIs. 9 strikeouts on the season, including the one earlier today. Here is the 2-0 pitch on the way. Ball 3, 3 balls and no strikes. 1 down in the inning. It is a 9-0 score. By the way, don't forget, going on the Mules Baseball fundraising. Strike right there down the middle. 3 balls and 1 strike. It is their mega raffle going on. Here's how this works. Lots of tickets are being sold right now. This one is popped up and this one down the first base line, out of play. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. So we're talking 100 gallons of gas from Tracy Eddington. Also, we're talking about a 24-can Yeti soft side cooler, and walked him. Runners now on first and second base. That looks to be the exact same location to Brent Bell earlier that was not called a ball. Nevertheless, a hit and now a walk and 2 runners on here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Coming up to the plate now, it is Drew Cooper. Cooper began the ball game as the starting pitcher, now over at second base. Some other great things are going on with this mega raffle. We're talking an oil change from Baldwin Ford, Baldwin Chevy, and Baldwin GMC. Also Apple AirPods, that's pretty cool. Also Poplar Bluff Mules baseball cap by Baldwin Ford. Lots of great prizes up for grabs. Now, how do you win or how do you play? You just got to buy a ticket from one of the Mules baseball players or parents, and that mega raffle is going to be drawn later this month right here at a home game. Inside pitch is called a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. And time is called here by the head coach here, Josh Baker. Our ball game is being brought to you by our good friends at Poplar Bluff Monument Works, and being brought to you by Mossy Oak Properties, Pizza Inn, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, Country Road Market, Subway, Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialist, and being brought to you by Larry Hillis Dodge, Eye Care Specialist. Also Air Solutions, Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law, Maverick Glass, Senator Jason Bean, and Ozark Total Healthcare, our Mules sponsors for this season. And the home plate umpire now is going to walk out to the pitching area, the pitching mound, and break up the conference there. As Coach Baker going to head back over to the dugout. He is in his second season as the head baseball coach. John David Patillo, he is in his third season as head coach. So the Mules right now down 9-0. It is a 2-0 count. Runners on first and second base. Back over to second base, and this one, I believe, hit Tabanera. Tabanera was already at first base, or second base rather. By the way, the mega raffle, the drawing is coming up on April 25th. What was that, Tim? I think you can also win. If you want to buy some tickets, you can win. Somebody's supposed to sell me some tickets. I won't name a name. First name is Brandon, last name is Spain. I haven't seen my tickets as of yet. 2 balls and 1 strike here. 2-1 the count. Runners on first and second base. Mules down 9-0. We do owe you a legal ID. It is 6:02 now. We'll take it following this pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 2-1. This one fouled away. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. All right, it's 6:02. I'm Frankie Castillo alongside Tim Hicks. Swing and a miss on the drop, strike 3, and 2 down in the inning. 2 away, and Cooper down on strikes. So now Dylan Hall coming up to the plate now. He is 2 for 2 on the afternoon at this point. He's got 2 base hits and 2 stolen bases on the ball game. Here is the first offering to Spain inside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. So Dylan Hall trying to give his Mules a little bit of breathing room here. Mules are down 9-0 as of right now. Runners on first and second. Here's the 1-0 offering to the Mules center fielder. This one fouled away down the first base line. 1 ball and 1 strike. Let's give you the overall numbers for Drew Cooper. He went 3 1/3 innings. He faced 22 batters through 69 pitches. 8 hits, 9 runs. All 9 were earned. He walked 3, hit 1. Swing and a miss. And now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
2-3-2. 2-3-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes here. To the Mules center fielder. He is 2 for 2. A couple of base hits. Hall entering the game, batting .351. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Up high for a ball. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
5-1-3.
Hall with 5 RBIs. Doesn't strike out much. Only 2 strikeouts here this season. Very patient at the plate. 2-2 pitch. Outside for a ball. He's also drawn 5 walks. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Boy, the Mules here are set up to have a pretty decent inning here with 2 down. We'll see if the Mules can get anybody advanced. Here's the payoff pitch on the way. Runners take off. Fouls it away. We'll do it again. Boy, that one right into the dugout there along the first base. Coach Baker and the team having to get out of the way on that line drive by Dylan Hall.
Hey, 1-1-1.
Hall now digs back in at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch number 86 in the ball game coming for Brody. Here it is, 3-2 the count. This one Grounds it to the third baseman. They're going to have to hurry, and got him by half a step. What a play by Friend, and the side is retired. Mules strand 2 more runners. It'll be Stallings, Bales, and Sneatherly. It is 8-9-1 when we come back in 60 seconds on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Tired of wondering where your meat comes from? Country Road Market has the answer. We're bringing the farm straight to your table. From fresh cuts to custom processing, we do it all. Bring us your deer, hog, or cattle, and let our expert butchers work their magic. Skip the grocery store and support your local farmers. Country Road Market is located at 558 County Road 507, just off Highway KK in Wapapillo.
We know that having a strong defense is key to winning any game, and that's why you need Edmondson and Holt, attorneys at law, by your side. Just like the Mules face challenges with grit and determination, Edmondson and Holt will handle your legal matters with that same drive and commitment. From complex cases to straightforward advice, Edmondson and Holt is the strong local defense you need. For a free consultation, call Edmondson and Holt at 573-785-0127.
So, Cody Brody, he has pitched 4 innings here this afternoon. In his first start this season, he has faced 19 batters, 86 pitches, 48 have been for strikes. He has given up 3 hits, no runs. He has walked 3, struck out 7, and hit 1 batter so far today. He is having a really decent outing here as we get ready for the top of inning number 5. Mules are down by 9 runs. 4 runs scored in the 3rd inning here for the Brookland Bearcats, and then 5 runs were scored in the 4th inning. And now we get ready for the top of inning number 5. Let's see what the Mules can do here in this inning. Tabanera, he is back in for his 2nd inning. He has pitched 2/3 of an inning in relief. No defensive changes. There's a swing and a miss, and we're underway here in the top of the 5th. No balls and 1 strike here. Cooper Stallings so far has singled and hit by a pitch. He also scored a run at last inning. He led off last inning, and leading off this inning, there's a ball inside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
So far, no defensive changes. Out in left field is Brant Bell. Center field, Dylan Hall. Cade Huffman out in right field. Noah Spain at 3rd. Miles Johnson at short. And Drew Cooper now at 2nd base. Ryan Tanchavez over at 1st. And Bryce Dobbs behind the plate. There's a swing and a miss. And now it is a 1 ball and 2 strike count as Marcus Tabanera now coming in, has pitched 2/3 of an inning so far. Here is the 1-2 offering, swing, and he fouls it away, just staying alive. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes now. We are in the top of inning number 5. Mules down by 9. Very important inning now for the Mules defensively. Don't want to give up any more runs. If they give up a run, then they can win it in the bottom half of the inning on a run roll. Don't want to see that for sure. Here is the 1-2 pitch by Tab. There's a fly ball. This one out towards center field. Hall is giving chase and makes the catch on the run. Naturally so, as Hall, great jump on the ball, and he makes the out in center field. More out toward right center. It goes F8 on the out, 1 away. And now Ethan Bales coming up. He has singled and scored and grounded out to shortstop. He is 1 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here is the first pitch. Showing bunt, gets out of the way, and 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count. Ethan Bales trying to get something going here in the 5th inning with 1 away. The infield, Noah Spain, Ryan Tanchavez comes in a little bit. Downstairs for a ball. It is 2 balls and no strikes. So 2-0 the count now. Good crowd here on hand on both sides, really. Brookland bringing a crowd, as does the Mules, and there's a chopper foul ball down at the third base line. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 away here in the inning. Elijah Sneerly is awaiting on deck. He is 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Did have a sacrifice bunt last inning. He was at the first out of that inning. 2 balls and 1 strike. 9-0 now. Mules down by 9. Tabanera comes set. Here is the 2-1 pitch. This one fouls away again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 the count now. Two balls and 2 strikes. Mules are down by 9. Tomorrow afternoon, we are back on the air, same time at 4:05. Notre Dame comes to town tomorrow. They are 5-7-1. They are playing Marion, Illinois. Oh, thought that was strike 3. They call it a ball on the outside part of the plate. Dobbs was ready to ring him up and throw down to third base. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just an amazing night of high school baseball here weather-wise. And there's strike 3 now. 2 down in the inning. A backwards punch out. And we are back to the top of the lineup. So 2 down here in the inning. Elijah Sneerly has grounded out to first twice. And a sacrifice bunt last inning. He is 0 for 2 here this afternoon. First pitch coming by Tabanera in there for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike. No balls and a strike. By the way, Miles Johnson will lead off in the home half of the 5th, followed by Noah Spain and then Bryce Dobbs. If anybody gets on, Cade Huffman will bat 4th in the inning. 1 ball and 1 strike here. Elijah Sneerly is the batter. Bats left-handed. It's a righty versus a lefty. Here is the 1-1 offering by the junior. Inside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. So far, no base runners here for the Bearcats. In this inning, Sneerly is ahead, 2 balls and a strike. Here is the pitch. Ground ball hit sharply. This one's going to go foul. Boy, look at the catch there by the first base coach. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 down in the inning. Tabanera, boy, he has came in pitching well last inning to close it out. And a full inning so far in this one, if he can get this out. He has pitched 1 1/3 innings so far. 2-2 pitch on the way by Tabanera. And strike 3 is called, and the inning will come to a close. No runs on, no hits, a couple of strikeouts. We go to the bottom of the inning. Miles Johnson, he will lead things off in 60 seconds on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Attention farmers. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire is running a farm special on tractor tires until the end of the year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until the end of the year, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire carries all the big names you know and trust. They also offer all sizes. No matter what size tractor you have, they can get you taken care of. For all of your tractor tire needs, call Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire at 573-840-5053 and ask for Shannon Bradley. That's 573-840-5053.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents, we're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
All right, so we are in the bottom of inning number 5 right now. The Mules did not give up a run in that top part, so that means that there will be a 6th inning coming up. Mules averting the run roll, and more importantly, Cooper Bodie may not be able to finish this game because of the pitch count. He is at 86 right now. The Mules will have to really be patient coming up at the plate. They're going to have to be patient, and they're going to have to wait their pitch coming up. Bodie now coming set, and now we're going to begin here in just a few moments. Miles Johnson is the man to bat right now. Johnson 0 for 2 in the ball game, 2 strikeouts. He has 8 strikeouts on the season. He is coming in batting .429 in that number 2 spot. So now Johnson waiting on deck is Noah Spain. We'll see what Bodie has in store for Johnson. First pitch inside for a ball. We are underway here in the home half of the 5th inning. Glad to have you alongside here this afternoon for some Mules baseball. There's a strike right down the old pike there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody on here in the home half of the 5th inning. Great center field camera, too, if you're watching us right now on Facebook and YouTube. Swing and a miss. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, the left-hander, you wouldn't think that this will be his first appearance as a starter, but it has today. And this one is outside for a ball as well. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. You know, nobody is standing in the way of the camera, blocking the angle. You can see exactly where that ball location is. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And inside, it nearly hit him. 3 balls and 2 strikes. I find myself watching the monitor here because you can see where that ball is. Great job, Tim. Here's the payoff pitch on the way. And this one up high and walked him. Runners now on first base with nobody out. So coming up is Noah Spain as Johnson ends up with a leadoff walk, and the Mules have a base runner aboard here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And we're going to get a mound visit here from the head coach. Not sure if they're going to keep Bodie in this ball game or not. He has pitched a good ball game to this point. He has thrown 92 pitches. Runner on first base now with nobody out. And it appears that for right now, he is going to keep Bodie on the mound. So Bodie is going to continue on the mound. And we'll get back here to live action as Noah Spain coming up for the Mules. So now Miles Johnson on first base. Noah Spain, he has walked and hit by a pitch. He's got 1 stolen base in the ball game. He has been on base both times that he has batted so far today. First pitch coming inside, nearly got him again. Ball 1 taken, 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, that pitch nearly come away. They're going to get another left-hander on the mound. They're going to stay with what they know, and that is the left-handers back to first base and safe. They've got 2 left-handers on the mound right now warming up. We'll tell you about them. Oh, this one did get him right in the back. And now runners on first and second base. So now Spain again is on base. He was hit by a pitch again. And now Bryce Dobbs, who's coming up to the plate. He is 0 for 2. And we're going to get a pitching change now. It will be a left-hander coming in, I guarantee it. Yes, it will. And I believe it's going to be, well, I'm not sure. I can't see the jersey number. I do know it looks like it's a left-hander. Yep, it's going to be, I believe, Eli Foster Jr. will come back in 1 minute. We'll tell you about him. Don't go anywhere. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Poplar Bluff Monument Works is dedicated to care, compassion, and community. For more than 50 years and passed down through generations, Poplar Bluff Monument Works has been an important piece of our community, standing with us in our most difficult moments while we grieve the loss of a loved one. Poplar Bluff Monument Works is there to guide you through the entire process. From vision and design concepts to the expertly etched stone monument that beautifully reflects your loved one's life. Poplar Bluff Monument Works, memories carved in stone.
Okay, so the new pitcher for the Bearcats is going to be Eli Foster. He is making his second appearance overall. He has pitched 3 1/3 innings so far this season. He has faced 17 batters. He has given up 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned. He has walked none, struck out 1. His earned run average is 2.100. So, nobody out here in the inning. And for Bodie, his day is done. And once again, Eli Foster, the left-hander, is coming on the mound right now. Let's give you the final numbers now for Cody Bodie. He went 4 innings, faced 21 batters, threw 95 pitches, 3 hits, no runs, and there's a base hit. Dobbs with a base hit. 1 run is going to come in to score. So Dobbs doing his thing, and the Mules now on the board. It is a 9-1 ball game. A nice slide there by Miles Johnson on that instant replay presented by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. It is a 9-1 ball game as Miles Johnson comes in to score. 9-1 now the score as Poplar Bluff able to get on the board. That last run, by the way, is charged to Bodie. Cade Huffman now takes the first pitch outside for a ball. It is 1 ball, no strikes. Huffman has walked and grounded out. He is 0 for 1 so far. Runners on first and second base. There's a strike right down the pike. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Caden Jenkins is the courtesy runner, by the way, over there on first base. So Jenkins at first. Downstairs for a ball. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. Huffman has a runner in scoring position. Huffman this season batting .429 with runners in scoring position. There's ball 3 outside. It is 3-1 the count. Boy, the Mules here still nobody out. Wouldn't mind for the Mules here to get something going. Here is a 3-1 pitch on the way. There's a rip to center field. Bales gets underneath it and makes the catch. 1 down here in the inning. Good catch there by Bales. Didn't have to move a whole lot there. Brent Bale coming up. He is 0 for 2 so far today. Bale with a couple of strikeouts here in the game. He is coming up, entering the ball game, batting .360 this season with runners in scoring position, batting .222. Bell with 5 RBIs here this year. He's got one standing on second base, and there's a ball taken, a 1 ball and no strikes. Mules have added a run. It's 9-1 now. Jenkins on first, and Spain on second. Spain got hit again. There's a swing and a miss. No throw to first base. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bless you, Tim. Pollen's pretty bad right now. It is. It is bad indeed. 9-1. Mules down by 8 runs, 1 down in the inning. There's a rip. Get down, baby. Get down. There's a hit. Spain is going to be held up at third base. What a rocket shot there by Brent Bell. Bell doing his part, and now the bases are loaded. 2 hits in the inning now by the Mules, and both have come off of Eli Foster. Coming up to the plate now, Marcus Tabanera. He has grounded out to the pitcher, and he is singled back in the 4th. Bases are loaded right now. We're coming up on the 2-hour mark in the ball game. Here is the first offering. This one fouled away, out of play behind us. That ball misses all the cars as it hits the parking lot. We've got the door open here in the press box. Pretty warm in here, honestly. I don't think the AC is working properly like it has been in recent years. This one fouled away to the screen. It snowballs and 2 strikes. Quick 0-2 count now. Mules trail 9-1. Bases are loaded. This could be a big inning for the Mules. Tabanera is the guy that can get something done. A double scores at least 2, maybe 3. This one is downstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tabanera batting .308 this season with 4 RBIs. He is batting .214 with runners in scoring position. Tabanera 3 doubles on the season. I say make it 4 right here. Here is the 1-2 pitch on the way. There's a rip and a base hit. 1 run is going to come in. And Coach Patillo says, hold up, Jenkins. We'll keep you right where you are. Mules now, it is a 9-2 ball game as Tabanera gets on the board with an RBI. Good job there by Tabanera. Back-to-back base hits. Coming up to the plate now is Ryan Tanchavez. It is now a 9-2 score. Tanchavez, he has struck out in this ball game. He struck out looking and walked back in the 4th. There's ball 1 taken, 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, it's 9-2 right now. If the Mules can figure out a way to get one in the gap. Ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. One thing about Bluff, they're never going to give up, period. The end, no questions asked. Mules will never give up. They can be down 9 runs or down by 1 run. It's all the same. They're going to fight, fight, fight. And ball 3, oh, they're going to call a balk is what they called. So the home plate umpire calls a balk, and a runner now will come in to score. It's now 9-3.
5-2-1. 5-2-1.
Come on.
2 balls and no strikes. Last pitch does not count as a balk was called. Up high, that one counts as a ball. 3 balls and no strikes. He wouldn't walk him here, would he, Tim? 3-0 count. Tanchavez walking his last time up. He walked back in the 4th. Here is the pitch on the way. And there's a strike. It is 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 the count. Tanchavez, wouldn't mind seeing him get a hold of one, maybe drive in a couple of runs and make this even closer. This one popped up out of play behind us. Full count now. Oh, there it goes. Looks like it hit an orange Jeep, which is parked right behind where I'm parked at. It bounced and hit the Jeep. And strike 3 is called. 2 down in the inning on a backwards punch out. And now coming up to the plate now, it is Drew Cooper. 2 down in the inning. Cooper has struck out and grounded out to the pitcher. It is a 9-3 ball game. This one fouls it away. It is no balls and 1 strike.
5-5-2.
No balls and 1 strike. Good pitch, no balls and 2 strikes. 9-3 the score. Mules down by 6 runs here in the home half of inning number 5. Here is the 0-2 pitch. And he swings, and they're going to throw down to the first baseman, and the side is retired. Not before the Mules end up scoring 3 times on 3 runs, and they leave a couple of runners on. We go to the top of inning number 6. Mules down at 9-3 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Russian Towing and Automotive is here to help. A cracked windshield or unexpected car trouble? Russian Towing has you covered. Since 1956, the Russian family has been dedicated to keeping our roads safe. Now Russian's Towing offers comprehensive auto repairs, on-site windshield repairs, and full windshield replacements. Whether it's a cracked windshield, an oil change, unexpected car trouble, or you need a tow, it's Russians to the rescue at 573-785-6349.
Hey Mules fans, hungry for a deal? Head over to Subway in Poplar Bluff where you can buy 2, get 1 free on footlong subs all day long. Whether you're fueling up before the big game or celebrating a win, Subway has you covered. Don't forget to ask about our team deals and catering options. Perfect for any sports event or team gathering. Subway, food that fuels the Mules.
We are back as we get ready now. It is 6:33. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Tim Hicks. So glad to have you alongside for Mules Baseball here this afternoon. And the Mules putting up 3 runs on the board at that last inning. Mules down 9-3. Tabanera coming back up to the plate now. Or I should say back on the mound, I should say. Ripken Tucker is coming up to the plate now. He is 2 of 3 so far today. He has grounded out to first base. He has also singled and doubled with a couple of RBIs and scored a couple of runs. Very productive day for this young man. There's strike 1. No balls and 1 strike, and we are underway here in the top of inning number 6. No balls and 1 strike. Tabanera comes set at the dish, and here's the pitch. This one ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Runner on first base now with nobody out. So Tucker again, a big base hit. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game. And now Rogan Tyler coming up. Tyler has 2 base hits I'm sorry, 1 base hit, 1 walk, a stolen base, and a couple of runs scored. Runner on first base, Tabanera comes set. Here is the pitch on the way. First one called a strike, good location. Right down at the pike. It's no balls and 1 strike. Someone didn't like a call somewhere. Not sure who said that one. Here is the 0-1 pitch on the way by Tabanera. There's a ground ball, could be 2. Johnson over to Cooper and to first base. Got him for the double play. It is a 6-4-3 double play. The first base coach did not agree with the call, but it is going to be a double play. Great job by the Mules defensively. Good flip by Johnson to Cooper. 2 down in the inning. So 2 down. And now Jake Reese coming up. Reese is going to take ball 1 inside. 1 ball, no strikes. So Reese walked and scored back in the 3rd inning on 2 stolen bases, a 2 RBI triple last inning, and he would also score a run. Here is the 1-0 pitch. There's a rip out to left field, and this one goes right to Bell, and the side is retired. Well, the Mules retired them, and no runs on 1 hit, nobody left off. We're going to the bottom of the inning. It'll be the top of the lineup, Hall, Johnson, and Spain. We're back in 1 minute on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember, Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
All right, so we are back with you in the bottom of the 6th inning. What a game. Mules are still down by 6 runs. I got to tell you, I'm on vacation this week, but nowhere I'd rather be than doing some Mules baseball while on vacation, Tim. Tim's already told me he found a great replacement for me, but I told him no. I said, I've got it myself, but thank you for the help, Tim. Bottom of the 6th inning, Eli Foster going to come right back in the ballgame. Due up for the Mules here in the inning. It'll be the top of the lineup here. Dylan Hall is going to set the stage down by 6 runs. Boy, I tell you what, if the Mules can have a big inning right now, it kind of sets the tone a little bit, I think, for the Mules to be successful coming up for the remainder of this ball game. It's not impossible. Mules down by 6 runs. I know it seems like a lot, but one thing about this team, they're not going to give up. Mules will never quit no matter what. Dylan Hall coming in. He is 2 out of 3 today. 2 base hits and a ground out to third base his last time. First pitch is called a strike, and we're underway here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It is no balls and 1 strike. Don't forget, coming up after this game, there will be a JV game coming your way. 1 ball and 1 strike. Our next broadcast following this varsity game will be tomorrow when the Bulldogs of Notre Dame come to town. Outside pitch is called a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. I'll be here for that game as well. There's a rip up the gut for another base hit. His 3rd base hit of the ball game. Good job there by Dylan Hall, and he is aboard with nobody out. So Hall now on base. He has reached base for a 3rd consecutive time. Miles Johnson walked his last time. He scored the first run of the ball game. Donna Spain is watching from Northwest Tennessee. That's Noah's Nana. Glad to have her alongside. A strike 1 is called. No balls and a strike. I'll let Brandon know that Donna Spain is watching. Here is the 0-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. Not messing around with Miles Johnson. 0-2 now. Johnson a couple of strikeouts here today and a walk. Here is the 0-2 pitch. Up top for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. Spain awaiting on deck now. Nobody out in the inning as of right now. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Or did he foul it off? I think he fouls it away. Just staying alive. And now the coach is going to come out. I thought it was a strikeout, but we'll find out here. Get a little bit of a gust of wind here. Won't be surprising if they end up. It would not be surprised if they take that away and say that's a strikeout. I couldn't see the front of it. It looked as if that it bounced up, but once again, I'm not the home plate umpire. Here's the call. So they're going to say he foul tipped it, so it will stand. Coach Baker not happy with that call. I'll be honest. I think he may have a little bit of a legit deal there, but nevertheless, we play on. This one's fouled away at the screen. Still a 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're going to be fair about things, and doesn't matter what side you're on. Baker is not happy. Someone's getting a phone call downstairs where the mic is. Here is the 1-2 pitch, ground ball. This one could be 2, out at second and not at first. And Johnson, he dove for it, and it will be a force out, 1 away here in the inning. Hall is going to be thrown out at second base. It is a fielder's choice. It'll go 6-4 on the out and a 1 down here in the inning. So 1 down here in the inning. Coming up to the plate now is Noah Spain. He has been on base every time so far in this ball game. He has been hit by a pitch twice and he's walked. Runner on first base, 1 down here in the home half of the 6th. Back over to first base is not in time. Spain now digs in, batting .342 this season. He's got 13 hits. Downstairs for a strike. It's no balls and 1 strike. Eli Foster, 33 pitches so far in the ball game. Nobody warming up in the pen right now for Coach Baker. There's a ground ball. This one gets in for a base hit. Johnson will step at second and stay. So Spain gets his first hit of the ball game, and he is on base now for a 4th time in this ball game. Good hit by Noah Spain. And now coming up is Bryce Dobbs. Dobbs, an RBI base hit back in the 5th inning. Let's see what he does with runners on first and second base. I know Laura Dobbs is watching right now. Let's see what Dobbs is able to do with 2 runners on. Here is the first offering downstairs for a ball. Good block there by Tyler. Keeps it in front of him. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Mules down by 6 runs. They've got 2 runners on here in the 6th. 1 away in the inning. Johnson now gets a good lead over there at second base. Here is the 1-1 pitch on the way. Or 1-0 pitch on the way. This one is 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mules catcher. We are in the home half of the 6th inning. 2 hours and 15 minutes right now. Johnson leads away. This one gets away Johnson takes off. The two runners take off. And now they are both in scoring position on the pass ball. So now two runners in scoring position for Dobbs. Dobbs now batting .500 with runners in scoring position. Here is the 3-0 pitch. And strike is called outside part of the plate. There's a rip up the middle for a base hit. One run is in. Here comes Noah Spain. He will score. Back over to second base, not in time. Dobbs fired up with a 2 RBI base hit. Watch the instant replay. Watch the slide there by Spain and the slide by Dobbs. Big time. It is now a 9-5 ball game. And now Huffman coming up to the plate now. Caden Jenkins will trout out to second base. It is now a 9-5 ball game. Here is Huffman's first pitch. It gets away. Jenkins takes off, and now he is standing at third. So now Jenkins ends up on third base. Boy, I tell you what, Dobbs having a huge ball game. 3 RBIs in this game so far. It is a 9-5 game. Ball 2. Well, I'll tell you what, if the Mules can end up scoring this 6th run standing on third base, it becomes very interesting now. Or I think it does anyway. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Ground ball. This one's going to go foul down the first base line. 2 balls and 1 strike. Told you folks, Mules are not going to give up. 2 balls and 1 strike. 1-1, or make that 2 balls and 1 strike. Huffman now stands in. Here's a 2-1 offering on the way. Outside for a ball, 3-1. Boy, great eye by Huffman on that pitch. You saw it there on the camera. He was not budging. We are live on the radio on 93.3 FM. 9:30 a.m. Swing and a miss, and now it's a full count. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. We are in the home half of the 6th. 2 hours and 19 minutes. We have been on the air since the first pitch. Foster now gets a sign that he wants. Here is the payoff pitch on the way. This one's popped up, this one out to left field. Carter gets underneath it, comes in to make the catch, and Jenkins will stay put. It was not deep enough to score the run. It goes F7 on the out, and there are 2 down in the inning. So now Brent Bell coming up to the plate. Bell is having a very good season for the Mules. Bell singled his last time. He's also struck out twice. 2 down, runner on third base. Here is the first offering to the sophomore. Just misses up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Wouldn't mind seeing the Mules able to advance, getting another base runner, getting that 6th run in here in this inning. Here is the 1-0 pitch. Up high for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Tabanera awaiting on deck. Tabanera has a couple of base hits here today so far. 2 balls and no strikes. 3 balls and no strikes. Jenkins is standing on third base. Time is called by Brant Bell. Right now, no score, top of the first inning as the Astros are at Busch Stadium. Cardinals are 7-8 so far this season. They are 6-3 at home. There's a strike right down the middle. 1 ball, I'll make that 3 balls and 1 strike. There's a rip, this one to left field, coming in. That's gonna fall in for a base hit. It just died right there in front of Carter at left field, and Brant Bell doing his job, and he will drive in another run. It's now 9-6. So Tabanera coming up to the plate now. An RBI base hit. That is 2 base hits by Bell in the ball game. So now Tabanera, he's got 2 hits in the ball game. Stands in, gets away, the runner takes off, and Bell now at second base. Boy, great base running by Brant Bell. Great base running indeed. 1 ball, no strikes, a runner on second base. So this one just gone final. We'll see this team tomorrow. Notre Dame taking a loss here today. They played Marion, the Wildcats out of Marion, Illinois. Notre Dame losing 8-2. They are now 5-8-1 on the season. We will see them tomorrow as they will take on Poplar Bluff. It is a 9-6 ball game. Tabanera, this one out of play down the first base line. It is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, Tabanera coming in batting .308 this season. He is batting .214 with runners on second and third base. Wouldn't mind seeing a run right here. Here is the 1-2 pitch. There's fly ball down the first base line and foul. Awaiting on deck, Ryan Tanchavez. Tabanera, 2 out of 3, a ground out, 2 base hits. Outside, way to go, Tabanera. Way to look at that one, my friend. Good eye for sure.
2-4-3, 2-4-3.
9-6 is the score. Bearcats lead here in the 6th. Inside, it gets away. Oh, the catcher misplayed the ricochet, and because of it, Brant Bell ends up on third base. If that ball is fielded cleanly by the catcher, I think they throw Bell out at third. They'll at least have a shot. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Payoff pitch coming to Marcus Tabanera. Here it is. This one is popped up down the first base line. Get out of play, get out of play. It does. Just gets out of play. Whew. Too close for comfort. Tabanera now trying to advance that runner from third base, Brant Bell. Pretty long ball game here, 2 hours and 24 minutes. And we're not done. We've got 1 more inning left. Do I dare say maybe more? Here is the payoff pitch again. Number 2 coming. Popped up, same location. This one down the first base line, and it's gonna fall in no man's land. Boy, good job there by Silverthorne, also by Reese, each giving it a chase, as well as a Stallings, the Bermuda Triangle out there. It fell in no man's land. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here is the payoff pitch, number 3, coming to Tabanera. Ground ball, this one hit sharply to the third baseman. He gobbles it up, and Tabanera does his part. Watch this on the replay. It is a miscue. It's going to be an E5. Great job on the Barker's Towing and Auto Repair replay. It is an E5 on the play. Mules now are in this ball game. It is now a 9-7 score. Nine to 7. There's a fly ball. This one's out toward left field. Giving it a ride. Oh, a catch is made right there on the warning track by Carter. Boy, that one was ever so closely, maybe 2 feet away from tying this ball game. The damage, though, is done. The Mules pick up 4 runs on 4 hits, a runner left on. We're back in 1 minute on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years. Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
We've got ourselves a ball game all of a sudden. It's 1 inning left here in the top of inning number 7. It is a 9-7 score. 16 runs have been scored between the 2 teams. And now for the Mules, it is very important for the Mules to try to figure out a way to get a 1-2-3 inning, not giving up any more runs. Mules gave up 4 runs in the 3rd inning, 5 in the 4th inning, none in the 5th, and none in the 6th inning. Tabanera back out on the mound for the Mules, and Poplar Bluff back on the mound, or I should say coming out now. No defensive changes as we get ready for the top of inning number 7. It is a 9-7 score. Coming up to the plate now, it is Gabe Carter. He is 0 for 1 so far today. He has popped out to center. He has walked and scored and hit by a pitch. He has been on base twice here this afternoon. We do owe you a legal ID. We will take it here momentarily. We'll try to wait till after this at bat. Strike 1 is called. A good pitch. We are off and running here in the top of inning number 7. Boy, 2.5 hours this game has been going. At one point, it was 9-0. Mules were in danger of being run ruled, and all of a sudden, that is no longer the case. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Pretty good game that has really developed. It is Monday, April the 14th. Lights are on at Bobby Strenfel Field. Strike, or make that ball 2 rather, up a little bit high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Tabanera gonna throw pitch number 36 here at the ball game for himself. The wind starting to pick up, and a foul ball down the 3rd baseline. Boy, that was hit hard down that line. Did not miss by much. Mules, win or lose, Mules have battled back in this game. All there is to it. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 away. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And the leadoff man is aboard with nobody out. Carter now standing at first base. Coming up to the plate now is Jordan Friend. Friend has a 2 RBI base hit. He also reached in the 4th inning on a drop strike 3 and then would steal a couple of bases. He was also thrown out at home from a rocket shot by Cade Huffman to Bryce Dobbs back in the 2nd. Swing and a miss. Good pitch on the inside part of the plate. It is no balls and 1 strike. We are in the top of inning number 7. We do owe you that legal ID. We will take it after this pitch. Here is the 0-1 offering on the way. Swing and a miss, but it gets away from Dobbs. Runner now on second base. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification at Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. It is 7:02. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Tim Hicks. We are mandated by the FCC to do legal IDs every half hour. That's why we pause and do them. Strike 3 is called. Punch him out. 1 down in the inning. Griff Silverthorne coming up to the plate now with 1 away.
Number 23, Griff Silverthorne.
Silverthorne has reached on an error back in the 2nd. He has popped out to Cade Huffman twice in the 3rd and 4th inning. So Notre Dame losing earlier today, 8-2. They'll be coming tomorrow to town. 1 away, good lead on second base, and Tabanera realizes that. Carter is standing on second. He is the left fielder. Mules scoring 3 runs in the 5th inning, 4 runs. Runner takes off, and they've got a play. They almost overthrow. Safe at 3rd. Boy, if that was not a high throw, he was going to be out at 3rd. No doubt about that one.
Good job right here. 2-2-3. 2-2-3. Wow. Let's go, Grill.
Runner on 3rd base now. One ball and 1 strike. It is a 2 balls and 1 strike now with a runner on 3rd base. Griff Silverthorne, a big insurance run standing on 3rd base. Popped up and out of play behind us. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Silverthorne, he is 0 for 3. Did reach on an error and popped out twice. Carter standing on 3rd base, though. It's a big insurance run. Here is your 2-2 offering on the way. This one is a base hit right down the line. And he's going to try to turn that into 2. He will. It is an RBI double. It's now a 10-7 game. His first hit of the night or the afternoon. And now Cooper Stallings comes up to the plate. Stallings is 1 for 2, singled back in the second, hit by a pitch in the fourth. And he has popped out in the fifth. This one is a pop out to Cade Huffman to right field, gets underneath it, calls everybody off. Great job there by Huffman, keeps everybody staying put. And there's 2 down in the inning. 2 down, a runner on second base. Coming up, it is Ethan Bales. 2 away. Bales singled and scored in the 4th inning, grounded out in the 3rd, struck out looking in the 5th. Tabanera trying to get out of the inning, just giving up the 1 run. He is showing bunt, pulls it back, 1 ball, no strikes. Coming up in the 7th inning, it's 9-1-2 due up for the Mules. If anybody gets on, Noah Spain to bat 3rd. Could we see Clayton Schalk maybe lead things off in the bottom half of the inning? We'll see. We haven't seen him today yet. There's a nice bunt too at Tabanera. They're going to have to hurry. Tabanera and safe at first. It is a bunt single. That's how you do it. Runners now on the corners with 2 down. We are back to the top of the lineup. Elijah Sneerly coming up. He is 0 for 3. He has grounded out twice to first base, a sacrifice bunt. And we may believe we're going to see a pinch hitter now coming in.
Now batting number 11, Cooper Bode.
So now Cooper Bodie is going to come in.
4-1-3, 4-1-3. Up top, right side. 2 out, right? 2 out. Now it's the 4-1-3.
So Bodie now is going to bat here for the first time. Bodie this season, he is batting .340 with 10 RBIs. Bodie has 16 hits, 7 base hits, 9 extra base hits, and he bats left-handed. Back over to first base is not in time. Runners on the corners now, 10-7 to score. It is a 10-7 ball game. Back to first base. Ooh, that one looked like it was going to get him. They say he is safe. Woo! That was close.
All right, Bodie, now give him the 4-1.
Boy, Bodie almost didn't even have a chance to bat. There's a ground ball base hit. That's why he pinch hit in this situation. It's going to be a base hit. It is now an 11-7 ball game. So Bodie comes in, does his job.
Now batting number 8, Ripken Tucker.
Second and third base now. It is now an 11. This one taken back for a foul ball. No balls and a 1 strike.
What a letdown.
No balls and a 1 strike here to Ripken Tucker. He is 3 out of 4 today. He has had a really good afternoon. There's a fly ball. This one out toward left field. It's going to drop in for a hit. 2 runs come in to score. So 2 runs that come in to score.
Now batting number 12, Brogan Tyler.
So now it is a 13-7 game. One ball and no strikes here. Time is called by the home plate umpire. Runner takes off. Dobbs is going to let him have it. 2 balls and no strikes here. Tucker on second base. So the Mules now down at 13-7. 4 more runs coming in. Downstairs it is ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. So 3-0 the count. Three balls and no strikes. Here is the pitch. And lost him on 4. Runners now on first and second base with 2 down.
Now batting number 25, Jake Reese.
So we'll get a courtesy runner there on first base. Be Aiden Rutherford. Here is the pitch, swing and a miss, no balls and 1 strike. 20 runs have come across here in this ball game. 13 for Brookland, 7 for the Mules. And here is the pitch. Downstairs, it gets away. 1-1 the count, and everybody takes off on the pass ball. Runners now on second and third base. It is 1-1 the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tabanera comes set. Here's the pitch. Downstairs for a strike. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes here. Mules trying to get out of the inning. Already 4 runs have scored and make it 6 runs. A base hit up the middle. It is now a 14, or make that 15-7 game.
Now batting number 14, Gabe Carter.
And now they have batted around to Gabe Carter. Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike here. Fifteen to 7, runner takes off, pops this one up. This one out toward right field, and Huffman in the side is retired, but not before the damage has been done. We are going to the bottom of the 7th inning. It is 6 runs on 6 hits and 1 left on base. We'll be back in 1 minute. Mules down 15-7 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
Russian Towing and Automotive is here to help. A cracked windshield or unexpected car trouble? Russian Towing has you covered. Since 1956, the Russian family has been dedicated to keeping our roads safe. Now Russian's Towing offers comprehensive auto repairs, on-site windshield repairs, and full windshield replacements. Whether it's a cracked windshield, an oil change, unexpected car trouble, or you need a tow, it's Russians to the rescue at 573-785-6349.
Well, the Mules now going to have their work cut out for them as they are down 15-7. And it looks like we're going to have a brand new pitcher on the mound here to close this thing out for the Bearcats. So coming the new pitcher on the mound for the Bearcats in this situation. So Foster, his day will come to a close. Looks like Eli looks like Sneatherly is going to be the guy to come in and kind of close this down. So Sneatherly is going to be Elijah Sneerly, I should say, is going to be the guy. No balls and 1 strike here as Drew Cooper takes this one for a ride. It is no balls and 2 strikes here. This one just misses for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sneatherly is pitching in his 6th appearance, 12 2/3 innings so far. He has given up 12 hits. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. Over to first base in time for the out to Reese. 1 down here in the inning. So 1 down. Sneerly has given up 8 runs, 8 earned. He has walked 8, struck out 11. Earned run average is 4.421. One down here in the inning. We are back to the top of the lineup now. First pitch is inside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. No balls and 1 strike. Make it 2 balls and no strikes. Coming up after this contest, a brief postgame. Not sure if the coach will walk up or not. 2 hours and 49 minutes this ball game has gone on. 2 balls and 1 strike here. Mules down at 15-7. Inside pitch is called a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 the count. Bottom of the 7th inning. The flavor today has been a heavy dose of left-handers by Coach Baker. His pen is full of lefties. Here is the payoff pitch to Dylan Hall. Inside, and he's on base again. So Dylan Hall now on base. He is on base for a 4th time in this ball game. That's his first walk of the night. And now Miles Johnson coming up to the plate now with 1 on and 1 out. 1 on and 1 out here in the inning. First one is called a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. So quickly 1-0 the count now. Good block there by the catcher, by Tyler. It's 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 the count. Hall gets a good lead at first base. Here is the 2-0 pitch. Inside for a ball. 3 balls and no strikes. Awaiting on deck is Noah Spain for the Mules. Notre Dame getting a loss here tonight. They lose 8-2. They'll be here tomorrow. And we've got ourselves another walk here. Runners on first and second base. Noah Spain coming up to the plate now. Back-to-back walks here in the game, in this inning, I should say. So Spain, he is due up now. He has been on base at every at-bat. He has walked once, hit by a pitch twice, and he has singled and scored back in the 6th, also scored in the 5th. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll bet money that Spain might be the lead candidate for the pitching assignment tomorrow. And we're going to get the pitching coach here, or I should say the head coach, Coach Baker, to come out. So tomorrow we'll go live at 4:05, and then we will have the pre or post game, or I should say the actual first pitch rather, coming up at 4:30. So we'll see what Coach Baker, I believe he's going to leave us nearly in the ball game. He has pitched 1/3 of an inning so far with 13 pitches. Going to give him the ball back, and we'll get back here to live action. So Foster, by the way, let's give you his numbers. He went 2 innings overall. He gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, walked none, struck out 2. Tabanera went 3 2/3 innings, by the way, through 61 pitches. Gave up 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned. He walked 1, struck out 4, and hit a batter. It is 2 balls and no strikes now. 2-0, 1 out. Inside for a ball. 3 balls and no strikes now to Noah Spain. Mules down by 8 runs here in the inning. Runners now lead from their bases. And bases are loaded now for the Mules. Runners on first, second, and third. 3 consecutive walks.
Now batting, number 12, Dobbs.
And now Dobbs coming up to the plate. Dobbsy now coming up to the plate. Bases are loaded. He's had himself a ball game. 2 base hits, 3 RBIs, and a couple of runs scored. Only 1 down in the inning. Up high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. By the way, I believe there's a JV game to follow this. Going to be a long night for the Mules. Strike is called as Dobbs gets out of the way. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cade Huffman awaiting on deck. 1-1 the count. Mules down 15-7. Strike is called at same location. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mules have them loaded. Hall on third base. Miles Johnson on second. Noah Spain on first. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Downstairs, count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Concentrate, let's go.
There's only 1 down here in the inning. Mules would love to drive in some runs. There's a fly ball. This one out towards center field. Bales gets underneath it, and he will make the catch. 1 run comes in. 2 runners tag. It is now a 15-8 ball game. It is a sacrifice fly. 2 down in the inning. It is now a 15-8 game as Dylan Hall comes in to score. And now Cade Huffman coming up to the plate now. So runners now on the corners. Foul ball by Huffman. No balls and 1 strike. It is 15-8. No balls and 1 strike. Runner takes off. And safe is Noah Spain. And the runner takes off. It goes in to the outfield. And Miles Johnson comes away and scores. It is 1 ball and 1 strike.
Don't think about it, bro. We got to lead. You're on 3.5. We got to lead for mistakes like you make.
15-9.
At least we talk crap to everybody. We don't just like talk. Get out front. I gotta get it back soon.
1 ball. I'll make that 2 balls and 1 strike.
Bring on.
It is 3 balls and 1 strike now. Outside, and another walk here. Runners on first and second base. Brent Bell coming up to the plate now. Bell's had a hot bat here tonight. Bell with 2 base hits, an RBI, and he has scored a run as well. It is 15-9. Coming up on 7:30 here. This one gets away right back. Oh, they've got Cade Huffman in a rundown, and the ball game is going to come to a close as Huffman was picked off. Good job there by Tyler, and the inning will come to a close as Huffman is going to be picked off of first base, and that's how this game will come to a close at 2 hours and 58 minutes. We'll come back and we'll wrap it up here. Mules go down at 15-9. We're back in just a few moments. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. All right, so we are back here as we close out this ball game. I'm Frankie Castile. 2 hours and 58 minutes here is what this took, and let's break it down real quickly. Let's go to the pitching first and foremost, and let's talk about this pitching here tonight. As Drew Cooper started the ball game, went 3 1/3 innings. He threw 69 pitches, gave up 8 hits, 9 runs, 9 of them earned. He walked 3, struck out none, hit a batter. Also, Marcus Tabanera, he would go 3 2/3 innings. He faced 19 batters, threw 61 pitches overall. He would give up 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned. He walked 1, struck out 4. He would also hit a batter as well. Looking at the at-bats here tonight, and let's talk about him here. I'll tell you what, Tabanera, a couple of hits on the night. Dylan Hall, though, with a big game, 3 base hits overall. He would also have no RBIs. Tabanera had 1 RBI on the night. Also getting some hits here in the ball game. Noah Spain had 1 hit in the ball game. He would also the big night belongs to Bryce Dobbs. Bryce on the night, 2 big base hits, 4 RBIs in the ball game. Bell would also have a couple of hits and an RBI, and that is the scoring breakdown here for the Mules. Remember, this game ended up taking 2 hours and 58 minutes here as Bodie picks up the win for the Bearcats and Drew Cooper picks up the loss for the Mules. He is now 0-1 on the season as the Mules right now fall to 8-7 on the season. The Mules now losing this ball game. Final score was 15-9. Mules, I'll tell you what, Mules would do their best to battle back here. The Mules gave up 4 runs in the 3rd inning, 5 runs in the 4th inning, and then 6 runs in the 7th inning. As far as the Mules go, Mules cut it down 9-3 in the 5th, scored 4 more times in the 6th inning. They would make it 9-7, but get no closer. Final score 15-9. Brookland had 15 runs on 15 hits and 3 errors. The Mules, meanwhile, would pick up 9 runs on 10 hits and 2 errors. Mules once again now go to 9-7, or make that 9-8 rather, on the season. As the Mules right now, they get ready. I should say they're not 9-7. The Mules right now, as it stands, losing 3 games in a row, going back to a Saturday afternoon, losing 2 games. They are now 8-7 on the season, and of course they lose here tonight. Final score 15-9 as the Mules fall here this afternoon to the team out of Brookland, Arkansas. The Mules now looking to get back on their winning ways, and they're going to have a tough contest coming up tomorrow, but it's doable. The Mules will have to work hard coming up tomorrow to take on the Bulldogs out of Notre Dame, and we look forward to bringing you that contest coming up tomorrow when the Mules take on the Bulldogs out of Notre Dame. Once again, our pregame show coming up tomorrow, it'll be here beginning at 4:05, and that means our first pitch once again will come up at 4:30, so make sure and tune in for the Mules against the Bulldogs here tomorrow night. Our broadcast is being brought to you by our good friends at Ozark Total Healthcare. Also being brought to you by Senator Jason Bean, Maverick Glass, Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law, Air Solutions at Larry Hillis Dodge, Eye Care Specialist, Christian Automotive and Tire, and being brought to you by Subway, Country Road Market, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, and being brought to you by Pizza Inn, Poplar Bluff Monument Works, Mossy Oak Properties, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, and being brought to you by Baldwin Toyota, Russians Towing, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, also Kevin's Auto Repair, and First Midwest Bank. Mules fall tonight 15-9. We are back on the air tomorrow beginning at 4:05. First pitch at 4:30. For Tim Hicks, I'm Frankie Castile. We are saying so long tonight as the Mules fall 15-9. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you back here tomorrow beginning at 4:05. You've been watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.